Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode with Empowerment Records Podcast. Today, we are going to bring you, for the start of our week, entrepreneurship. And I have the beauty of introducing my best friend for almost like 6+ years. Today, she's going to be bringing you information about the shoe reselling business. So I hope you guys are ready to tune in and enjoy this conversation. Now, I do want to leave a little disclosure with everybody and let you know, don't believe nothing I say and don't believe anything that she say, because I want you to understand that her experience is her experience. So it's not going to be 100% your experience as well. So that's just a friendly disclosure, because a lot of people come up here and be like, oh, well, she said to do A, B, Z. But guess what? Her experience is her experience. So she's just really just giving us background knowledge on, you know, the shoe industry. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that mic over to her. What's up, BTOM? What's going on?
Hey, what's up? Thank you for having me. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
You're doing good.
How are you? I'm holding on. I'm actually excited to be here tonight. I've been prepping all day long, actually. So I'm ready to get it popping. What's up?
Okay. All right. So just give us a little bit of background about yourself. Tell us about BTOM.
We're gonna be here all night now.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure they want it.
Hey, okay. Leave your number. No, I'm playing. My name is Brittany Thomas. I go by BTOM, just short for Brittany, of course. And Tom, that's like my alter ego. I'm 30 years old. I've been selling shoes for almost 6 years now, but I've been into shoes for maybe 20 years, maybe. What else? I really just started to just make this a business maybe 1.5 years ago. Like, why not get paid for what I love to do? And being that we're in today's time, the fashion has changed bad. So now, like, people are really into sneakers and spending a lot of money on it. So I decided to tap into that. And so far, I'm doing okay. I mean, I have my struggles. I don't recommend at the moment anybody just start out and just want to be a reseller, because it's a lot. You have to have the money for it too. So just wait a little bit, get your money right, and then, you know, jump into it. It's a commodity right now. Like, everybody wants sneakers. It doesn't matter. Now you got to keep up with the trends right now. Dunks are popping. Not so much Jordans, but if you are into Jordans, maybe the ones. But I know right now, Dunks, they're popping right now.
Okay. So what inspired you to develop that idea?
Selling shoes? Money. Money. I say money because a reseller can make some bank if they know what they're doing. You got to have like the history behind it before you think you're just about to say. You can't sell me no shoes if I pay $100 for it. You can't sell me it for $500 if you can't tell me why. Right. But I have a different type of audience, because my shoes start at maybe $300, and you might end up paying maybe $1,300 or $1,400. Leave it with me. All I buy is, and then the money that I pay for the shoe, I just buy more shoes with it. I just put it back in the business. I sell them, I buy them. I sell them, I buy them. I sell them, I buy them.
Nice.
So are you getting customized shoes as well?
What my shoes are customized. I don't really do no orders, because if I take on a custom order, that means you got to be sure you're gonna pay me for the shoe, because I'm not gonna say, like, say if you say I want a dunk, but I want the, let's say for instance, the Georgia Dunks. Okay, cool. And the Georgia Dunks is like maybe $1,200. No, you gotta make sure you want the shoe for me to actually put my work into it, getting you that shoe. Like I said, it's a lot of work.
Right.
It's a lot of work.
Okay. So
how do you go get the shoes? Like,
I have plugs.
You have
Oh, I have sneaker hookups. For those that doesn't know what plug is. Yeah, I have plugs. Sneaker hookups.
Wait a minute. I know what plug is.
Okay.
I didn't hear it. That's why I know.
So,
I mean, she's just elucidating, you know, in case people don't know.
I know what the plug is. Okay, so you get your shoes from them and then you resell them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. My whole closet is for sale.
Right.
So the shoes that you wear, the shoes that you wear, do you resell them?
Yep. What I do is I buy the shoe by the pair, and if not, sometimes 3 or 4 pairs, depending on the commodity of the shoe. If the shoe is not hot, I probably just buy 1 pair. But if it's like for instance, the cool grays that just passed in December, I think
everybody was buying those.
Yeah, but popular. You know, the retail price was $190 for a grade school size. You know, people was paying them like maybe $400 for them. Like you can make bank. You can make toy. Yeah. No, I mean, hey, you say that, but
I'm like, so how do you figure out your pricing? So like you said, the price point for that shoe was $190. Like, how do you come up with your pricing from that price?
I price match with StockX and Gold.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, because what I'll do is I'll tell you, I'm going to do the research for you. I'm going to give you StockX price. I'm going to give you Gold price. And then I'm going to give you BTOM's price. And you decide from there. But if you ship me and you pay for me, you really don't have to wait on that shipping process. If you're in the state that I'm in, I will come to you personally. But if not, then you might have to pay that little extra $13 or $14 for me to overnight it. But yeah, StockX,
right?
They killing for Texas right now. Go to, and then they take them forever to ship the shoe. By the time you get your shoe from StockX, another shoe that came out already.
A new shoe be coming out.
So, like you said, there's a lot of resellers out here. You know, anybody can go to any retailer or reseller. What makes you so unique?
My customer service, my price, the appreciation for the shoe, and I'm gonna throw in a little history about the shoe. You're not gonna get none of that with StockX. You're just gonna get the information for your card, and that's it. Your money is valued with BTOM. Basically, what I'm saying is,
I like that.
And you're gonna keep coming back because the customer service that I'm going to provide is gonna make you come back for more and more and more. And the more you come back, the more love I show. Like yesterday, I just sold 2 pairs of shoes for maybe $600, and I threw in an extra pair of shoes. Love, and the shoe that I threw in was like worth $300. Like if he was smart, he'd go sell the shoe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that brings the customers back. StockX ain't shipping y'all no free shoes. No.
Right.
Shop with BTOM.
That's right. So while you're telling them to shop with you, where can they locate you? Like, you know, give them your handles.
Right now, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. I have decided to go ahead and start the Instagram page for BTOM. So that may be up no later than Tuesday afternoon. And also, I will be updating where you can go, or that page basically. But right now, you can go through my Facebook, my Instagram, or emails. It doesn't matter. I answer.
Okay. So as far as like, you know, everybody, when you're starting out entrepreneur, it doesn't matter the circumstances. What are some of the challenges that you face, you know, that you had to overcome in the beginning of selling shoes?
Right now, what I'm facing right now is my competition. My competition right now. You know, some people are worried about my shoe not being real. I don't think that's a such thing as real shoe. And then the prices, and then the people, like, people can be so, I'm not gonna say broke, let's not use that word, but I'm saying like I said in the beginning, my prices, they are a little expensive, and if you don't want to pay my price, then, you know, it's hard for me to sell my shoes if I don't have nobody to sell them to.
Right.
So,
Right.
right
People,
now,
I wouldn't say people are broke. I would just say they want, I read like a reasonable deal.
Right.
Not necessarily saying they broke. They probably got the money, but they just don't want to spend. Oh, can we do it? You know, just come down. But like you said, your price is your price. Either you gonna pay or you not. Because I
Yeah.
got people that's gonna pay my price.
Yep. Yeah, her price is her price. And a lot of that's not even just with selling shoes. That's with everything. You know, like
Everything.
people want discounts because they
Yeah.
know you know, they're connected to you, but not really taking into consideration, like you still got a mouth to feed. You got yourself, your family. So a lot of people are like, oh, well, just go ahead and give me a discount, which is not really a problem, but it's like every time, don't expect
let me offer the discount before
Right.
you go saying anything about it. That's what I have a hard time with that all the time. Every time I'm trying to sell a shoe, they want me to come down $100. They want me to come down $200. I'm just like, no, but you will go and pay this price somewhere else.
Right.
I don't understand that. Treat
Yep.
me like Gucci. Treat me like Nike. Treat me like Louis Vuitton.
Mhm.
Like treat me like them. So
They'll stand in that line. They'll stand in that long line and go get those Jordans, and they ain't asking for $100 off. They gonna pay that $190
exactly
regardless.
Exactly. I don't get it. So that's what I have my issues with. Just people wanting to pay my price or wanting discounts.
So for returning customers, do you give a discount?
Yeah, absolutely. I throw in a pair of shoes.
Well, let me go
Like
ahead.
I have that many shoes that for every $1,000 you spend, I throw a pair of shoes. For every $2,000 you spend, I may throw a shoe and some socks. Like I give incentives when you shop with me to make you come back.
Right. So you captivate your audience to make them, your customers, to make them come back and say, all right, I'm gonna shop with BTOM.
Absolutely.
I love it.
And they don't mind. They don't mind paying my price at all. The ones that do buy for me, they don't mind it. They understand why this shoe $500, $600. They understand it. But the ones that don't, nah, they're not.
Right.
They're not.
So what shoe size do you get the most orders for?
7s. Oh, now people been asking me, do I have 9.5s? But I'm sorry, y'all. I wear a size 6.5 to a 7, sometimes 8, depending on the shoe. So if you don't wear those sizes, or you have a little boot thing that don't, you know, shoes may not be your thing for me, but I have like clothes and hats and all that. So probably had to shop in another department, another aisle. But I'm a 6.5 to a 7.5 times 8, depending on the day, the mood, and the time.
Well, that was a really great question, Diamond, because I got to follow up with that, because I know my shoe size is very popular for 4.5. So when I usually want those unique style shoes, I can't never get them. It's only start from like 6.5 and up. Why is that?
Yeah.
Can you tell me why?
Honestly, for your size, I honestly cannot, because I don't think I ever. Only people that wear your size,
it's kids. Like
exactly. Like, I didn't have no problem getting the Yeezys for you, because your size, it doesn't really sell out over here. You can go in the store right now and they probably still got the cool grades in your size. But my size,
you know, sometimes in that small size, they only make a certain amount too.
Yeah. Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But your shoes, they're cheap. Well, not cheap, but affordable.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the size 6 to 8 is the most popular sizes. That's standard size.
Yeah. And then, you know, you get to charge, like for a size, you get to charge those big bucks out of size 5. After size 5, you get to really skyrocket the shoe for real. Nobody's gonna pay $600 for a size 4. You can quit it. You can go ahead and hang that up.
Right.
I pay that for your shoe, baby. You'll never have no shoes. I'm just being real.
Right.
I'm just being real. But yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, because I like 4.5. I'd be like, why are you sold out? But that makes sense. What you and Toya said, that does make sense. So when it comes to your marketing, you know, what kind of strategies do you use for marketing when you first started? Like,
I'm always on Snapchat. Snapchat used to be my platform for me selling my stuff.
Nice.
Now I am Now it's Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. I should start TikTok, but I really don't know how to do it yet. But just those 3 right now.
TikTok Latoya. She giving out lessons because she know what to do with
Okay.
it.
Well, yeah, because I heard they making bank on TikTok.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
they are.
And I be
Mhm.
seeing your drip. You be flying and
Decked
stuff.
out.
I
Right.
try. No, not a lot, but I do what I can. I appreciate that though. I really try to put my own style to things.
You definitely got
I'm
your
not-
own style.
Yeah.
You definitely got your own style. You unique in that manner, and your shoes. You definitely got your own style. So
Appreciate that. Appreciate
Yeah.
that. I do.
So
I
have you
try
ever
out-
about being like a personal fashion what do you call it? Oh my
designer
god.
or shoe stylist.
Yeah.
No, yeah, fashion stylist.
I mean, I am for my family. Call me all the time for advice, or they want to go shopping with me. I've actually had like maybe a couple of people reach out to show me some things and ask my opinion on it, and I tell them what I feel like will work better, and it works. They love it.
Mhm.
They love it. Like I feel like with the shoe, I should have brought it. But with a shoe, they got like a whole bunch of designs. I feel like you got to tap into all that. Like they didn't design that shoe for no reason. Like show these people why they, put all this stuff on the shoe with the colors or
Like how somebody would have like a design shoe and then wear just, let's instantly say like a plain tee and some blue jeans, and the shoe
I
got
hate
all this stuff
Oh
on
my
it.
God.
Mhm.
I hate it. Oh my God. That burns me.
Because clearly they don't know how to bring it out. So they just, hey, you know what? I'll just wear a plain tee and some jeans with the shoe.
Right. I mean, you really can't go wrong with that if you don't know how to dress it up. So
That's true, but
I mean, it can go either way. If you don't know how to dress it up, then that's gonna be your go-to. Like that's easier to go ahead and put on.
Yeah.
But but someone like BTOM, you're gonna see her, you can be like, damn, that didn't even make sense. Now I see that.
Yeah, a lot
that
of
look good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
but
good.
they don't never understand until I explain. They be like, oh my God. Like, yeah.
Right.
I know I'm going. And they be like the simplest detail. If you know me, if you see any shoe, any color on my shoe, you best believe it's somewhere on my body.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Somewhere.
I was about
And
to
that's what
ask.
I
I did see one of your posts where you had on mismatch shoes. So what was the statement or purpose for that?
Talking about the outfit when
I think it was the Playboy, wasn't it? The
Yeah.
Playboy. Yeah.
Playboy.
I wish I
You
had a
sure?
picture.
The Playboy, or was it when we went out?
Yeah. Was it Playboy when we went out?
The Tom and Jerry.
Tom and
So
Jerry.
Yeah, I
what
believe
I
it was Tom
did.
and Jerry, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So what I did was had 2 different shoes. Each had their own side of the shirt. So my black and white shoe, it matched the back side of my shoe, and then my colorful shoe, it matched the front side of my shoe. And then I brought whatever main color that was in my shoe. You'll see either my hat will be like the solid color of my hat or my socks, and that's how I do it.
Oh my
That's why you're gonna always see my socks because it goes with the outfit. Like everything complements each other from head to toe. Head to toe.
I like
But
that.
yeah, I really try to appreciate the shoe.
Mhm.
I'm not a sneaker
Dang.
fan. I like some slides and some sandals and some boots. I mean, I just try to
But
get
I'm sure you probably got a mean collection of sandals though.
Yeah, but I mean, I just started to get into tennis shoes, really. I mean, only pair of shoes that I really would get. Only pair of Jordans that I ever liked was those number 13s, those blue and gray.
You like 13s?
Yeah, I like those, and I like the Yeezys. Those are the only ones that I like. I do want one pair of Dunks, but that's it. I'm not really a shoe fan. Like,
I'm really not a sneaker fan. I might get some like Air Max or
oh yeah, I love Air Max.
I do have like 2 pair of Jordans. But that's about it. I really don't do tennis shoes like that.
So what do you wear, sandals too?
Sandals or heels or slides.
What's right? So you have a lot of those, right?
Yeah.
And
Same
boots.
thing.
And boots. I would say I'm more of
It's
a
the
boot
same.
fanatic. I love boots.
See, it's the same thing. You just have your different type of shoe.
Different
Like
type-
boots.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's all the same. It's all the same.
Yeah.
I was trying to get into the Tim type of thing, but I'm just like,
I can't. I will not. Won't do
I think that's
it.
that up north. That's
Not
that up north
even.
type of style.
okay.
I think Tim's
I
are.
ain't never
are
seen
meant for,
Brittany.
like,
I know
they're-
Tim.
they're-
I don't
never
think
seen
Brittany
her.
like Tims like that. She don't wear Tims. She won't.
Not like that. I think
Not
I
It
like
don't
like
even
that.
cross my mind. And then to pay $90, $100 for it, bye. Keep
Mhm.
Wait,
it.
time
But you
out.
paying $90 for that ugly heel, ugly
Okay.
shoe.
Okay.
That's what you. First of all, my heels don't even cost that much. Good heels are not
Exactly. They
always
don't even-
expensive. They're not always expensive unless you get into the the Marc Jacobs or the stuff like that.
Well,
but
when you
just
say that,
because,
you paying for the name.
right, but
Right.
Paying for the name.
but you can find good heels that are not expensive at all.
Mhm.
I agree.
Well, it's a store out here, and it just reminds me it's a store out here in
Sugar
Atlanta.
Loaf?
That yes, she paid. It was
Yeah,
some
in the mall.
neon
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
black shoes, and you paid
Yeah.
$110 for those ugly shoes.
First of all, that was $80.
Oh,
but-
$10 difference.
She is a little pricey, but
Yeah.
she do have some nice shoes in there.
Yeah, she do.
That I would say those are the type of shoes you will find down in the city. And I don't go down to the city that much. So if I am looking for a good shoe to be like the colors, like how you said,
Mhm.
Brittany, the colors, that's everything and very detailed. Now I don't mind spending money for something like that because her shoes are very detailed, has every color, in a shoe. So I wouldn't
And they're
mind.
different, and they're different and kind of like upscale, modern.
Yeah.
type. Something you would
Mhm.
never see somebody wearing.
Right. But a regular heel, you don't really have to. You really don't have to pay that much for those.
Mm. So
Mm.
Brittany, what's your favorite Jordan or sneaker, whichever shoe? What's your favorite?
Jordans, my favorite Jordans are number 5s, 10s. I like 13s. I like 14s. I like 17s. I'm really not a one person, but I don't mind. I don't mind
Mhm.
one.
And
I
I
don't know
like
none of them
None of
numbers.
those are. I don't know
I
none
don't-
of those except
That's
the
what I said.
13.
I don't know none of those numbers.
It's okay. But you know what? That's my fault because I should have had like what was what. So that's my fault.
Ashley Chanel, you don't know those numbers?
Exactly.
No, wait a second. No, I don't know the numbers. I just know like what the shoe, how they look. Like I don't know the
Right.
numbers. I'm
Right.
not phenomenal like Brittany like
That-
with that.
Wait a minute, Jordan Queen. Let's
Exactly.
not talk. Let's
Uh-oh.
not talk.
Well, I didn't say I know the number. Okay, I know like, but the number she's throwing out like 1s, 5s. No,
Yeah,
now
I
the
like
ones
it.
I know for
I
a
like
fact-
the numbers. A lot of people don't like though. A lot of
No,
people don't.
The
Yeah.
only numbers I hear that I could be like, oh, I might know what it looked like is the 11s and the 13s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
those are very
So
popular.
are the 13s like high top a little bit?
Yeah.
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 Okay, I think I have a red pair of those.
If you got a red pair, you have
The Valentine, it was a Valentine Day edition before or Christmas.
Yeah,
I
they
think
the
I have-
all the
I think-
all red ones.
Yeah, yeah.
All red and gold.
When they
It's
come
like-
out,
It's the flip of the Chinese ones.
Those are old. No, they're old. You remember
they,
I got them
they
like
sound like 12. You sound like 12s.
maybe
I
12. Listen, I don't know. I told you,
Yeah,
I
they
don't
might
know.
be 12s. I think they 12s.
But it's whatever shoe you have the most of, Ashley, Jordan, that's the number it is. Because
Oh,
they look
Like
like
the yellow and black ones, or those
Yeah.
red and black ones, or those purple
or
and
the
black,
pink and black ones. Yeah.
those
What number
white
is
and
that?
blue ones.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know
12
what number that is.
It's 12s. It's the 12s. It's the you remember that
Oh, okay.
the gold ones they came out, it was like gold and black. You have them. You have a pair. You have a pair, trust me.
When they come out,
Oh no, I can't tell you that.
They already came out.
like
Yeah,
those
they already
black
came
ones,
out.
like recently. Because if you talking about those
Last
then
year.
okay, I think I might know what you're talking about, and I may just have them, like she said.
But whatever that shoe number is, that's the only one I have. And I have some like low blue ones. I don't know. Like I said, tennis shoes has never been my expertise.
Yeah, but but you got heels though.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I always be like, people stand in line. I was like, I would never stand. I have stood in
Don't
line
say
one
that.
time.
Don't say
Hold on.
that.
I stood in line one time and this girl tried to chump me off to get in line.
Oh, it's
And
that
I've never-
serious.
And I've never stood in line again for no sneakers.
It's that serious.
One time and one time only.
It's that
No,
serious.
I never stood in line, but I have did the line on the internet. That's about it.
Yeah,
And I don't
it
like
gets
that
serious.
either.
It gets
The
serious.
raffles.
You gotta have like four
I've
phones.
won some raffles. I've won some raffles.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they made it hard to get shoes now. Raffles did because of the sneaker box.
That's you know what, and I'm glad you brought up that because that was
What's
gonna be
the
my
sneaker
next
box?
question. Is like,
Sneaker box.
how do you go up against a bot? Because I got a
can't.
guy that lives in
Oh,
Kansas
sneaker bot.
and he has a bot. He said that's all he do is just he gets online and just push a button and
Yep.
he has like 20 pairs of shoes.
As long as
That's
What
you
is
get
it?
money in that account,
She gonna
you
explain
good.
it. She gonna explain it.
Sneaker bar is like, I feel like a sneaker bar is like the lottery system. You just, long as you got the money, you got like, let's say just $5,000 on the sneaker bar. Whatever shoe that come out, they'll grab them. They'll grab them. And I'm talking about like that, like it's like that to the point where when you have, say if you have a raffle, do they make you wait because they're trying to make sure that you're not like a bot or something? Do they say, well, we're trying to make sure you're not a robot?
Right.
Yeah, that's what that means. Like,
Yeah.
the sneaker bot, they make it so hard for anybody to get shoes now in today's time.
Right.
Hard.
You remember that time? I think and it happened to me before, like I remember purchasing shoes online and I had to refresh like 5 to 10 times and then come back. My shoe is not even there. And I'm like, what the heck? I just had it in my cart. They snatched that thing from me so fast.
Oh yeah. And now they put a time limit on it now.
Oh wow.
You got like 3 minutes.
Oh yeah. I think they did that now.
And you got 3 minutes or you good as gone for real. It's just, and then now with the COVID, you can't really, like, it's just it messed. Things are just really hard now. They try to get shoes for real. It's hard. If you don't have like a plug, a sneaker hookup, not just like that. You ain't got no plug, you out back for real. If you don't know nobody, you're out back.
I mean, we know you'll give us the sauce on that, but speaking of plugs, you're trying to drop a couple of vendors for these people. I mean, you don't have to drop them, but if you want to get, drop a vendor or so.
I don't think she should.
What I mean, I'm saying she don't have to. I mean, it's if she want to share, she don't share.
If you all I'm gonna say is this: if you need a shoe and you serious about getting a shoe, come holler at me.
All right.
Simple as that.
That's fair.
Or if I can't get the shoe, I will refer you to somebody that can. Like, I'm not a hater. Like, I know somebody that can get the shoe for you if I can't get it.
Respect. Like,
I know a lot of people. Yeah. I ain't selfish. You'll have that shoe. So even if you didn't get it from me, just know that I put in that work so you can have that shoe to make you still want to come back and shop with me.
Yeah, I respect that. I love that. That's definitely, that's all love right there, because a lot of people nowadays, they want everything to be selfish minded. They want everything for themselves. For you to be like, hey, if I can't get it, I'll find somebody else and feed that person's mouth. Yeah, that's epic.
That's me,
BTOM.
And that was my next question. So do you think people try to take advantage far as like, immediate friends or immediate family?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, all the time. That's why it's not good to do business with friends and family, because they think they're entitled. Always think they're entitled.
Yeah.
Just because I am a reseller does not mean that you're going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that gets complicated too. And then that's another thing that you said, that because when you got these sneaker plugs that works in the shoe stores, they got their favorites too.
Yeah.
So if it's a shoe that their favorite wants, you're out bad. Unless because then they're gonna start saying, well, you got to give me $400. Yeah. Then they're trying to let you know, well, I'm trying to see, well, who gonna offer me
who the most money gonna come from? Who gonna spend that money?
All right. Gee.
Yep.
This is a serious shoe game. This is a serious game.
It's serious. And then, like I said, then you got these so-called fake shoes going around. So like, people is like, they're like really hectic about they're like, well, I don't know if I want to buy from you because I don't know if it's real. But let me say this, and I'm gonna say this: if you get anything from me, it's you good. Now I feel like I feel so insulted when somebody tells me that they got to have somebody with them to check out the shoe. I'm not like that. I'm not like that at all. And it ain't, like I said, it's not just about $1 with me. Like, I really appreciate the shoe. So why would I share you something that's not right? You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, that's how much love I have for shoe, that the price sometimes don't matter to me.
Right.
Because there's a lot of scamming people out here.
There's scammers everywhere you go.
Yep.
That's the hardship that I'm another hardship that I'm facing right now, trying to prove that my shoes are what they are.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't really had like I really never had nobody bring anything back to me saying, "Hey, this is fake." I've never had that though. But it's people out
just
here
all
that,
the questions beforehand.
Huh?
Just all the questions about the authenticity beforehand.
Yeah, and I don't mind answering your questions because you don't want to seem like you were offended. You stay in character all the time, but you gotta let them know, like, hold on, baby. I don't know what you heard, but it ain't that over here. You know what I'm saying? And then I may not even, because if I feel so disrespected by that, I won't deal with you.
Well, like Latoya said, that be those. I mean, we don't say broke, but people just don't have the money. That's just what it is. I gotta see this. I gotta check everything out. You just don't have the money. Just say you don't have the money.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I'm not doing none of that.
Asking 11 questions, because if you're ready, you ready.
You ready, right?
Here's the shoe. Here's the shoe. Here it comes with it. You ready? You ready? Like, why are we doing 1,000 questions?
I'm not doing that. Sorry, but I get it. Because if you about to spend $1,000 with me, I get it. I'm gonna have some questions that I would have to answer. But other than that, like, that's it. So there's pros and cons to that too. I get it, but no, not me, not over here. Not over here. You have to worry about that.
So has anyone ever asked you, do you price match? Just wanted to know.
Oh,
People ask those type of questions.
I've had people that wanted to have payment plans with me.
Do you do those?
It depends on who you are. Yes, I do.
Okay. That's good to know.
I'm really easy to get along with. Like who you know?
So do you
payment plans?
So when you do the payment plan, do you do the payment plan first, and when they're paid up, they get the shoe? Or they do the deposit, they get the shoe, and then they got to pay on the shoe?
See, now that's when your character come in. I'm going to give you the shoe. And I'm going to see if you're going to keep your word.
Yeah. Because she did say she's not about it for the money. I'm just helping people out. So, yeah, that's a good point. So, when is you only do it to people that you are close with, right? Or you do it? Yeah. Okay. Because I was going to say, when is the plug? When do you pull the plug on for everybody?
No. And then it also depends on the type of shoe too.
Right.
I'm not about to give nobody no Chanel shoes. And no. You can get these lab nexus. You can put a little payment plan on it. You need about $400 deposit.
Wait, so you even up in the arc of even doing a designer shoes too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
I be renting my shoes out too, but a lot of people don't know that neither.
Oh, you heard. Listen, I got a pause.
You do what?
Renting your shoes out.
Listen, she just gave you guys a bar. She just gave you guys a bar. Look, she said she even doing the designer shoes, and she may rent out the shoes. Now, I don't know no reseller that's even doing no type of sales like that. So you guys definitely need to tune in and tap in and check her out. Like, for real. Of course, yeah. For real.
I'm like, for real.
Real, half of that stuff you see on people be rented, especially here in Atlanta. It's a guy I follow, and he even said, like, yep, I rented this for me. It go right back to the stylist.
Okay.
Like, so I mean, and I can understand that too. If you're going out to a party or you got a photo shoot, you got something big, and you know you're not gonna wear this all the time,
right?
So okay, let me go ahead and rent it for the night or however many days and give it back.
Yeah. But I have it's a stipulation with that too, because if we're renting, you got to give me my shoe back how I gave it to you. And if not,
Right.
Yeah.
then I'm gonna charge you for the whole shoe, and then the shoe is
Right,
yours.
I was about to ask. So if they bring it
Mm.
all scuffed up, then what?
Oh yeah, no, it's
what
yours.
about-
I'm need my money. It's yours. Because then why would you rent a shoe that you're gonna destroy? Just buy the shoe.
Mhm.
Right.
Or just go with the payment plan and buy the shoe.
Right.
I have like options for real, like payment plan, renting, and just outright buying it.
Right.
That's flexible. That is super flexible. But
I'm-
and just FYI, I want to tell you guys, let me just make this very clear. If you go and rent a shoe and you can't afford it, that means we can't afford it. So don't go broke for trying to impress people that don't care nothing about you. So I just want to put that little disclosure there.
Yeah, but
No.
people gonna do that anyway.
I get it, but that's a whole different, I'm just saying, if you gotta rent it, and then suppose you rent it and then you can't, like she said, if you return it back in a bad shape, that's your shoe. Now you put yourself
Yours,
more in
baby.
debt.
Yeah,
So don't do
absolutely.
it.
Absolutely. If you know you hard on shoes, boo, buy the shoe.
Dragging your
Don't think
feet.
you about to give me some crunk up. No, ma'am. Go ahead and buy the shoe. 'Cause I'm
Dragging your feet all
like,
night.
So
buy the shoe.
what's your most popular shoe people like to rent out?
The designers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Everybody want to feel real good for the night. Everybody want to
Yeah.
look like they, you know what I'm saying?
Look like money.
Right.
But then again, like if it's not the designers, then the dunks like my Jordans, they rarely get ripped out now, because what I have, my Jordans, I have from like 8 or 19 years ago.
Mm.
So it's like they really don't know what this Jordan is. So they don't want to put it on because they don't know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I got some stuff in my closet. You be like, yo, I ain't seen them things in like 10 years. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I made a mistake by selling them, but now, no, keep your shoes, because they do collect value over time, for real. They keep them. But then again, I mean, it's the pro con of that, because now the quality of the shoe has changed. Like I've seen, like 10 years ago, you can keep shoes and not wear them. Now the quality has changed of the shoe. Like if you don't wear your shoes in maybe 3 years, they get the pill and they'll have whatever. So it depends on what shoe. I'm just gonna say it like that. It depends on what shoe.
That's good to know. So on an average day, for reseller, like, you don't have to tell an exact number, but like on a nice day,
I don't mind.
yeah, on a nice day, like what would you say your return on investment is?
Maybe $3,000.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
And on a bad day, maybe $300.
That's still good too.
Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, but the $3,000 sound a little better than the little,
Right.
But I noticed that the big money come maybe the first of the first beginning of the month.
Mhm.
Then it dries up towards the end, which I don't need it to dry, because that's my bills to do. So
Yeah. Okay.
So being that you love the shoe game, being in the shoe game, have you ever thought about designing your own shoes?
Yeah. Yes and no. Yes and no. I say yes. I feel like people really will appreciate my talent, my love for it, and the art and history that I will put in the shoe. And I say no, because a lot of people don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my shoe would definitely be priced like a Balenciaga. All that. It really would. Like, for instance, the BBB, the big baller brand. Yeah, nobody wants to pay $500 or $600 for the shoe. But you got some people that would.
Who's that? The basketball player?
Yeah, BBB, the ball boys.
Lorenzo Ball or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what? I think a lot of people don't buy that shoe because his dad is just nasty. Like,
what's the shoe called?
What is it? Yeah, that's a new one.
He sells.
He's selling.
That man don't say it's a tactic. You know what I'm saying? He know what he doing.
Mm-hmm.
He know what he doing. You want to see the asshole, so you're gonna click on your nose. You want to click on whatever this asshole is selling. You know what I'm saying? So
It's
you
kind of like,
say,
but it's kind of like what Kanye do. He do so much to draw attention, and people be like, "Oh, he's crazy," but no, he's doing it for marketing. So that's probably what the guy is doing too.
Definitely.
So when it comes to like basketball players and stuff making shoes, they know their demographic is like kids and stuff. So do you think it's right for them to sell them for all that money, or should they lower the price point some?
No, why we choosing our price?
I was just asking. I was just asking because they know a lot of kids like those shoes. You know, like Shaq did a good thing. He made his sneakers and he made them affordable for everyone to buy. You know, I was just because you know the basketball player shoes be 500, whatever price, but they also have a lot of kids that like their shoes and not just their celebrity friends.
Well, you have a point there.
Yeah,
that's a point there. But I mean, no. Shaq,
he had to build his way up to get to be able to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Like
Shaq?
No, what I'm saying is like Shaq has so many endeavors. That's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, if somebody just started out with a brand, they just started out, I don't think they're gonna really just be like, okay, I'm gonna lower my price. But what I'm saying for Shaq, he has a lot of endeavors. Like he wouldn't even miss that money, if that makes sense. He wouldn't miss the money.
Right.
You know, compared to other businesses, he wouldn't miss that money.
But to him, I don't even think it was about the money. It was just being more affordable for the people who liked him, liked his brand, and wanted his shoe.
Yeah.
So are you saying that because so you're saying because I'm well known and like that, I have to lower my price?
No, not at all. Like you said, your price is your price. But to me, it was more for like athletes and stuff, because you know, like I said, their shoe will be like $500, $600. So is that in their head? Is that price point? Because it's like, oh, all my rich friends will buy the shoe, but in return, they do have a lot of kids who look up to them or who would like to wear their line or something, but can't afford it because it's $500, $600. I'll just be trying to think of where their reasoning or their thoughts of behind their price point. You know, is it because all my rich friends will buy it? Or,
it depends.
You know,
I guess so. It depends. Like Shaq care, but Jordan not gonna do no shit like that. Shaq will, but Jordan ain't doing no shit like that.
Right.
What about that money? Shaq is like, whatever.
Right.
Let's make these shoes $30. It's cool. I don't care.
Because then ultimately you're gonna find it's just about that audience. I just feel like people gonna pay regardless of
what they want. People gonna pay for what they want.
Exactly.
Like them dunks that we were just talking about. Dunks retail for $100, but if you buy a dunk today, but it's rare that you catch them dunks for $100 because them sneaker box are eating them up. So you can buy 10 dunks for $1,000. But them 10 dunks you bought for $10, that one pair that you missed because the sneaker box beat you to it, them dunks are already $1,200. And that's why people like, I'm not paying that. It retails for $100. But that's why I'm a reseller.
Right.
I bought it for $100 because I caught it, but I'm not about to sell it for $100. No.
Right.
No. In different times, the prices change.
Right.
Yeah.
Today, the only way I would change my price is if I feel like maybe my marketing is not working. Maybe I'll lower it. I'll lower it, but no. Not when I know that you're going to sell my shoe and get 2 times worth. No. Right. But in 9 times out of 10, that's what they do. They're going to sell it to get 10 times what the shoe is really worth. But they don't want to buy it for me for $1,000 because then they got to sell it again for like what?
A higher
they
price.
Got to take a profit. So they got
right.
to increase it by like $100 or $200. But yeah. Now am I doing that?
So
but that's what I do. That's what I do. If I retail the shoe, if I buy the shoe for like $190, I'm selling it for at the start maybe $230.
That's still
good
to me.
That's
not really bad. I see, you know, people be like $500 and it be the
Mhm.
the cool gray Jordans, and you're like, dog,
Exactly.
in the
Right.
store it's $190. Now you about to sell it for $500.
Right.
Like,
Oh,
you're
yes, ma'am.
tripling your
Because
profit.
you can't go
like,
to the
Yeah.
store and get it. That's why.
Yeah. And they be like, price is firm. Price is firm. It's no wiggle room. Like, if you don't want it, on to the next. Price is firm. They don't care.
somebody gonna buy it.
Somebody gonna buy it.
But that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah. And then the sneakers, it's not like it used to be where when you're lining up in that line for them shoes, you buy multiple shoes. And what they do is, because they know that line is so long, they
Mhm.
go in that store and they get them sizes and they come out and they get the stuff. All right, I got this shoe
Right
size
there.
now, right now.
Yeah.
350.
Right.
It's yours today. We ain't got to wait. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do.
Mhm.
That's what a reseller does.
Yeah. That's that hustler.
I'm in the line, ask her what size you need. What size you need? All right, well, I'm all right, but I'm about to tax you. They don't care about that as long as they get that shoe. Because everybody want to feel important. Everybody want to be known that, oh, well, I got the new Jordans come out. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But you paid a arm and a leg for them too.
Give me some Reebok classes. Give me some Reebok classes.
Like Kendrick Reeboks. Kendrick Lamar.
Are those still even
dope.
out?
What?
Yes.
Reebok classes?
Reebok?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cardi B just got her own shoe with them.
Right.
I know she got her line, but I'm talking about them old school ones.
They still
Like,
out too.
Yes, they still, girl, yes.
Mhm.
All them
Yeah.
old heads like them Reebok classes, girl. Them fresh whites look good with a little jean, girl. That's just pretty messed up.
Yeah.
No, K, even with K Swiss. K
Oh,
my
I used to love
God.
K-Swiss.
I always wanted a
Don't-
pair of them. I never had a pair
Don't
of them.
play.
Ever.
I brought a pair today, all white. Don't even play.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Or those what's them other ones? Them kegs.
Oh my God.
The what?
I never had a pair of those.
Oh, I don't know nothing about
I
that.
had a pair of kegs. I ain't gonna
Like
lie.
the flat white, or they're black, or they're white, and they're just flat shoes. And your feet
And them
be
old,
hurting
that
in
does
them.
the older generation
Your feet hurt in those.
wear?
They
Right.
ain't got no support in
No
the shoe.
support. You stepping on the ground.
Oh my God. Oh my God. But you know what? I noticed Chanel, man. Chanel shoes, they're uncomfortable. It feels like you walking on ground. I don't know, my Chanel shoes, my Louis V shoes feel like I'm walking on ground.
Well, guess
Yes,
what? I'm gonna
Gucci
look good
too.
for that night. They said they're gonna look
Gucci is
good for that night.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
right.
just like this. People just like it because they look different on their designer, knowing their
Mhm.
feet be blistered up. And
Okay. What they say?
Ain't no
Pain
type
is
of
beauty,
support,
beauty is
nothing.
pain.
Beauty is
Not
pain.
me.
Yeah, that's what they
I'm
say.
sorry.
I mean,
ain't
but like
not my
everybody
feet.
said, truth of the matter is, like Brittany said earlier, that a lot of these vendors using the same vendor. They just plug
Yep.
a stamp on it.
Thank you.
They just
Thank
plugging
you.
a
Only
stamp
people
on
are
it.
named.
Yep. And if you're not aware of it, you not gonna know. Like they just all
Yep.
they doing. That's it.
Well, actually, said, yep.
That's it. And so that's why a lot of people be like, oh, I'm gonna spend money on Chanel shoes or whatever. Okay, it's not a problem, but you do
I can
realize
make your
that they use the
shoe.
same
I can
vendor.
make your shoe.
Exactly.
I can make your shoe.
Yep.
Exactly. Like, all right, y'all keep hollering about, oh, I done got this $400 Gucci shirt, man. All right. All right.
I can make Gucci in the upstairs. Okay.
You just paying for that name. And I
it.
noticed that the other day when I was like wearing something, I was like, damn,
Mhm.
this shirt is quite like low quality, like a motherfucker. It costs like $2
Mhm.
versus a shirt like this with, I'm talking about nice cloth. It feels expensive.
Mhm.
This shirt only cost me like $10, man.
Yep.
But I'm up in this $250 shirt, uncomfortable like a motherfucker. Like, damn.
Right.
Reading, you know, with design, you got to go up. So in designer, I'm already in 2XL. So I'm just like, God damn, I'm not that big for real though. But yeah, squeeze my ass up in the 2000, like, damn, nigga. A 3X in designer is like a small in regular clothes.
Regular.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
don't recommend buying designer clothes because you definitely got to go up.
Mhm.
Aside.
Baby. Now you in 3X, you out luck. Designer is not for you because baby, they don't make 4X. Baby. Well, not that I've seen. So not saying that I was looking, but you know,
That it's crazy is
I
that
can't click that option.
right. And you know what's crazy is when you go out, right? If you think about it, we see so many patterns like Gucci. I'm gonna use this rainbow pattern. It's so mimic over and over. If you think about it, you be like, dang, well, this mimic, all you doing is just stamping your name on it.
Yeah,
Because the designs are so like Louis Vuitton, that design is so mimicked over and over again.
Yeah,
So many people,
I agree.
and I just be looking at design. I'm like, well, if design is mimicked, if they have entitlement to the design, then that means people are just stamping Louis Vuitton
Yeah.
on any of these things.
Yeah, right, right,
Mhm.
That's
right.
crazy. That's
But
crazy.
Did y'all?
They're
Did I
not
know
ready
this
for
kind
that
of
conversation though. They're not ready
right?
for
I was
that.
about to say this is kind of off subject, but you know is it Telfar or
Yeah.
the
Telfar.
black designer?
Yeah.
So it's a whole lady out here stole his whole design and making fake ones.
Mm.
So
Grandma Betty
people were
out
like,
here selling bags like that.
Wait,
people were
not the
like,
Grandma Betty. Different name.
Oh shit.
Wait a second.
Okay. Pam ass out there selling bags.
Pam. So
Are
a
they
lot
dope?
of people were offended because it's like, why would you even rip off a black designer? And some people were like, well, they do it to the Chinese people and stuff like this and that. But like, it's like, I don't know if to be mad or not, but that's the game. But then again, his bags are not super expensive.
No.
I don't think the real
No,
one's like 300. That's that's whatever. It is better than a $1,500 Chanel bag. But you
Yeah.
know, his prices wasn't even that steep. But she bootleg
Was her quality better?
all designs.
Was her quality better? Well, what
I don't
made
know.
her?
They
What
just
made her
showed
sell?
they just showed the different pictures of them. It looked okay, but I was just like, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of people out here doing that, stamping things and making it seem like these designers and it's
Yeah.
not.
Mm.
But I also realized that some of these things that are not like authentic is better quality than the authentic thing.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's
So it's
true.
like, damn, you got on these fake shoes, but baby, they look way better than you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And it probably
oh,
got cushion inside too.
Exactly.
question
Mhm.
like, you know, and then you got these vendors that's actually they're actually taking their time and actually making sure that the quality of the shoe beats, you know what I'm saying, beat it. So it's like, damn, you
Right.
go shop them because it's a better quality shoe. And
Right.
now, but today's time, y'all, we gotta realize the time we in, they're paying for designers, they're not paying for the quality.
Right.
Whereas we're looking for quality, but
Right.
they just paying for the name.
Quantity.
I want to be
Quality
known. I
over
got Gucci.
quantity.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I got Gucci on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, comfort as a motherfucker on that Gucci, but hey,
Right.
I got Walmart on and I feel great. Shit, for real though. But I realized that the other day too. Not only with clothes, like everything is just different.
Yeah. Nice. So, Brittany, how do you define success?
Oh, wow. That's what my definition of success
Yeah.
is: accomplishing my small term goals. Like I had a success today. I'm successful today because I'm up here with y'all. I had a task to do and I fulfilled that task, so I'm successful today. So I guess success was like, I guess what you do when you do it, or how long it takes you to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that success word can really mess some people up.
Right. It can go a long way.
Or how we was taught that success is defined as marriage,
Yeah.
degrees,
Mhm.
kids, husband. Not today's time.
Right. Right.
You're successful because you woke up. You know what I'm
Woke
saying?
up. Yeah. I was about to say. Yeah. That's a whole gift. That ain't even
No
that ain't a
question.
privilege. That's a gift.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you the same question back at you.
Well, there's numerous of things that I've, defined success by. It can be, like you said, small term, long term goals, like being able to just wake up every morning and do the things that I love, not
Absolutely.
doing the things that I'm told to do. That's just
Right.
my mindset. Like being able to serve, like
Mhm.
sacrifice from certain things that I have and to be able to provide to others.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
my success, I feel like it goes a
Okay,
very
church.
long way. Yeah. Every, like I said, everybody is totally different, but that's
Outbeat my
for me.
definition.
Huh?
Outbeat my definition. Damn.
No, No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying that. I mean, that's just really how I am. You know, I'm more of a person. I will like give back to the community and do things like that, help out as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? Like people look at success as money, but it's really not all about money.
Right,
it's about what
right,
you do,
right.
Your
how you
character.
do, and your character
Mhm.
and all everything like that. Like my thing is this: I always say the little story: treat the janitor the same way you gonna treat the president. It's the same
Yeah.
thing. Don't
It
change
is.
up who you are just because of you got a title. Everybody
Title.
wants title nowadays.
Right.
I don't
Right.
care about no title. What about my character? You could speak
Okay.
all day. Oh, you know what? Ashley was the CEO of this company. Okay, but how did Ashley treat people?
Okay.
He
that
treated
part.
people maybe trash. So that's what I'm saying. So success it's a numerous of factors of
It
what
is.
you define.
What about
So
you,
since
Diamond?
since you flip it
Oh.
back, yeah, I'm about to say we're gonna go all
Oh.
around the room. Go ahead,
Why not?
Diamond.
Why not? Why not?
I think success for me is, just going in, giving 100% and using the skills that I do have, no matter if it's like communicating effectively or, being creative or whatever skill sets that I do have and giving it my all. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter if I fail or not, at least I went in headstrong and giving it a chance.
Yep. Okay. I like that. I like that.
I like it.
I would just say making it through the day of taking care of me and my son. Because it is extremely hard. So just getting us through the day is a success for me. Getting my small term goals is a success for me. Just waking up in the morning, it's just the little things to me that people take for
Little
granted
things.
that are daily successes, making it home.
Yeah,
Safe.
for real, for real.
You got to rejoice in that because some people don't make it home when they walk out the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all can agree that success is definitely small term goals.
It's
and waking up in the morning and accomplishing what you need to get accomplished for that day.
right. Yep. It can, and it doesn't necessarily have to be just that. Whatever you think is your success, that's your success.
Right.
It's just whatever you think is that success. Everybody changes every day. So you may wake up one day and say it's something different. That's just the way success. That's the way life works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is though, for real.
Mm-hmm. I like it. We are having a great discussion tonight.
Right.
How
always.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
I mean, we always.
Yeah, I agree. I think the conversation always go natural and it flows topics and topics. Like,
right. So, Brittany, what have you enjoyed most about starting your own company?
the control.
Freedom.
The control.
That freedom, right?
Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
I make my own schedules. I get up and I dictate what if I'm going to sell or not. If I'm going to work today, I'm not. I ain't working that good.
Right.
But yeah.
Nice.
So is it just you by yourself, or do you have like another individual, a team, or?
No, not yet. Mm-mm. It's just me. But I think it'll just be me. Because, when you bring on other people, you got to split the money. You know what I'm saying? And everybody appreciation is not like mine. Everybody loves is not like mine. So it's just me right now.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes, when you're working by yourself, it ain't nothing like working by yourself, getting your stuff done. You know it's going to get done. Yeah. When you kind of bring others around, it's just like, you got to babysit, figure out if the job gets done.
Make sure.
Right. It's just,
and if it's right.
Right. But don't get me wrong, having a solid team is still great. It's just as long as the team works, you got to make it work,
Absolutely. Teamwork made the dream work.
Yep.
You got people that just sometimes, like I said, with people you add onto your team, sometimes they forget their roles and like, hold on, the boss now, calm it down a little bit. But some people, like I said, it go back to the entitlement role, man. Some people just feel like they're so entitled, and it complicates things. Like, I don't think, outside of you, of course, I don't think I could go in business with anybody else because
Mhm.
Or when people view me, they just feel like I'm just this really bad, not bad person, but I'm just controlling. But
Mhm.
Ashley don't see me that way. She just see me as knowledge. She just, she gonna say what she
Business,
say.
business.
Business is business, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if you can't, and if you have a problem with somebody being in control, working for me is not. It's not for you.
Mhm.
It's not for you. But then again, it probably can be my leadership skills. Maybe they feel like I'm not being a proper leader, or maybe they feel like they can do something better. Like, you just never know. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe it's not just them.
Mhm.
Maybe it's me.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have a hard time
Mhm.
looking in that mirror.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be a boss, but everybody doesn't know how to lead. It's two different things. You got to know how to lead. And anybody can be a boss, but what's the real challenge is, how do you lead? How do you lead your team to, produce results and really be trustworthy to you? You know what I mean? And a lot of people, that's why a lot of turnovers be high. Like, it doesn't matter if it's jobs or just, fallouts in business, because you don't know how to lead. It could be, talking to the way you talk to your staff or whatever it may be.
That's
And just being transparent with just that, we all have probably came across people that, either was doing some business with us and we just kind of came off and started talking to them wrong. It's just like, kind of step back. But I mean, it's just like I said, I don't take anything personal. It's just business. You know what I mean? It's just business.
I had to learn that. I had to learn to not take anything personal.
Right.
I had to learn that.
Right.
Because I used to when I was working for people. You're not talking to me like this. You just can't be talking to me like this.
Right.
But then again, it's all in how you receive the message too. You know what I'm saying? You got to receive it in a mature mind. You know what I'm saying? So you can't receive anything automatically thinking that you're being rude and nasty because you the boss. No, like
Right.
Open your mind, baby. Open your mind. But yeah, I'm trying to like do better with my leadership skills before I do get a team, because I can be very bossy with my mouth. I can, but I mean no harm by it. It's just how it came out. And if you know me, but I feel like if you know this person, you should know, like, if they bucking, they not bucking. You know what I'm saying? But
So how does what you saying, everything about you reselling and everything, how does BTOM give back to the community?
I think every Christmas I just pack up shoes, clothes, and I send it to Goodwill or to schools. I'm always giving back. Always giving back. I'm outside. I'm going to schools and playgrounds and making sure the kids are good. I'm always giving back. I go to the schools to ask for help, those that need help. And we go back to today's time. Everybody's prideful. Everybody wants the help, but don't know how to be verbal about it. You got some people, they want it, but they don't want you to be verbal about it. Like, baby, I got a business. Like, I get that you want me to hold this between us, but baby, you know what I'm saying? I got to let these people know what I'm doing. Like, you not wanting to be a part of that. You want to half-ass work, but you want the reward, but you're not trying to put in the work for it. No.
Yeah, a lot of people believe in
giveaway.
Yeah, you did I was going to ask you about that. You recently did a giveaway with like a ton of shoes. I saw on your Facebook, and you was just giving out shoes. Like, so tell me a little bit about that raffle. Like, how did that go?
The raffle, I had maybe 4 raffles, and then I'm gonna talk about the raffle and then the giveaway. What the raffle was, these shoes was brand new. I never worn the shoes. I'm just asking them to do little things, as to follow my business page and comment down, and then comment a number 1 through 5 or 1 through 100, simple shit. You got people that just couldn't follow simple rules. So I mean, after I did that, I said I was gonna stop doing that. Now with the giveaway, you had to do like a little more with the giveaway. So I had like maybe parents back out because they felt like that. Well, I had one parent tell me they feel like I should give the shoes and stuff to somebody who needed it. And I'm like, I get that, but you just did all this and you don't want the shoe. Like, I just don't understand it. Yeah, people go to the finish line and back out.
Right.
Because what my giveaway, you had to like post the shoes and you know kids with it and tag the business page. Like a lot of people did not want to do that.
Yeah. But I always say people want to emulate the end process, but they don't want to put the footwork in. They don't want to put
it made me feel like, well, or do you really need the help? Like I get you want the shoe, but you got to do what I'm asking for you too, what I'm asking of you too. You know what I'm saying? But a give and take. But
yeah,
it's hard. That's what I mean. With my mentoring program, these parents is not trying to let me mentor their kids.
Yeah.
At all. Right now, I'm with my family. Well, I'm mentoring within my family, but I want to go outside of my family because I know I could probably do a little more for my community, but it's hard.
You like a Jane of all trades. You got all these entrepreneur businesses up under you. We love it. Black woman, Black power. We love to see it. Definitely love to see it.
Got some of those things cooking up, but we gonna make it happen before we talk about it first.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree. All right. You guys got any more questions for Miss BTOM?
So who's buying shoes?
Listen.
I support, but that don't mean I'm gonna wear them.
And listen, I'm a support, but you know me, all back end. I'm trying to eat with you. Like show me the back end. You know what I mean? I'm gonna support you, but also show me the ropes. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna definitely check you out and go and shop with you and stuff like. Even though I ain't even lie, I stopped buying shoes a while ago. So
I know.
So, but it ain't nothing to support. Even if I'm like, look, put this again, giving back to the community. Give you $100, you put that towards somebody's shoes that really want them or need them.
Absolutely.
So just goes from there.
Or like you helping me share my page like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you need help with getting your Instagram page set up or whatever, I can help you with that.
Okay. And Toya got the TikTok, so listen.
Right, so we have to, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen them TikToks and I think I could like do a lot better than what they doing. And then with my heat, the heat that I see is heat that came out like this year, last year. No, baby, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back 10 years. I'm gonna take it back 11, 12 years. I'm gonna make it be like, I want that shoe. What I got to pay for that shoe. And I don't mind selling anything if the price is right.
Right. Well, yeah. Love it. Well,
I got a question. So I know you said you're a reseller. Far as, do you just buy shoes on a everyday basis, even if it's not shoes coming out, or how is your spending habits like far as buying shoes?
I probably spend like the $3,000 that I just made. I'm spending it, and I'm just replenishing new things, just different things.
Yeah. So do you have a budget on, like, if one day you say, okay, I'm gonna spend $1,500 on shoes? So depending on the income that you get in, do you have a budget to spend on the shoes that you're gonna replenish with?
Nope. I'm gonna buy what I'm want. I'm gonna sell what I want.
So
that's my motto.
I was gonna say, well, how are you differentiating, like, as far as what's really the profit and what's really going out? You know what I mean? Because in the business side of things, you want to be able to be like, okay, I'm spending $3,000, but how do you know that you're actually profiting? What do you actually set aside? Because that's a major key that I'm sure a lot of people want to hear about.
That's the part of the reseller. If I say, for instance, if this shoe was $3,000, I got to sell this shoe for 32 or 33. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got to get something back, something.
So when you get that something back, you're going to spend it on more shoes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but your profit. Okay. So let me just make sure I follow you. And making sure that everybody's following you as well. So you get a shoe, it's $3,000. You pay $3,000. You reselling it for $3,200. You're taking that $200 and putting that away and then reselling again at $3,000. Is that what I understand?
No. Okay, so maybe I misunderstood then.
I think I got
Okay.
it. Oh, let me explain it. So, so her shoe. So somebody wanted. She got a shoe. She paid $3,000 for it.
Right.
Mhm.
She's gonna sell it for $3,200.
Mm-hmm.
So her profit is the $200.
Right.
So her profit she made, she's going to take that to replenish her shoes
Yeah.
with.
I'm
So
just
you're gonna
keep
buy some shoes for $200.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, goes into
And then
whatever she needs to replenish with.
I'm just gonna sell them for maybe $320 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So
Because I was
you get
thinking
a profit.
the way I was thinking was, and this could be, by the way my mind works, I was thinking, okay, you get the 3,000, okay, 3,000 selling for 3,200. I'm cutting that $200 right there. I'm already, that's just my profit because I came up off that 3,000. So I'm putting the $200 away. Now I'm reflipping that $3,000 and I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of $3,000 worth of shoes. And now whatever I get off of that 3,000, I'm bringing it back in. Still gonna, whatever I'm gonna say, just say I get $3,000 worth. Okay, you get maybe $600 depending on the shoes. Okay, now I'm putting that $600 to the side, and now I'm back at that 3,000. That's how I was thinking.
I mean, it can work that way too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I understand that way, like basically saving the profit.
Yeah, so
you
you
get
that
from
way,
the shoe and
right?
spending the other money.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why I was like, so you separating the two, so you won't mix it. Like, all right, I'm not gonna dip. I'm not gonna touch my profit. Your profit, you don't never want to touch. You want to keep that separate. So then you want to just take that and just keep reinvesting. Boom, just reflip it. Yeah.
Yeah, until tap. But like I said, or until it like slow up. And then when it slow up, I take a little break because shoes. And ain't nobody's about to buy no $200 shoes.
Nah, yeah, right.
And then it's really hard being a reseller, just period, because you got people that just don't want to pay your price, or they don't feel like that they should pay your price.
Worth it, yeah.
Right.
Oh, and
but
then
again,
what I always get is, oh, I can get that shoe from da 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 for da 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 da. Then
yeah.
So why
you should have went?
Right. So why are you over here?
That's the manipulation tactic. They just want to see if you can go, if you're gonna go lower than whatever it is. Okay. If you can find better, I you know what, I wish you the best. Go ahead over there, and that's totally fine. I'm not gonna argue with you. This is my price. It's set, it's firm. So if you don't want it from me, then we go on and move to the next. So we're not doing no manipulation, because that's what people do. So
definitely manipulating the shoe business, man. Make you feel real bad for yourself, like that shoe only worth $100, like.
Yeah, but they do support other minorities. I mean, you go to other minority stores, for example, the hair store, you're gonna pay for a price. You can't tell them that, hey, can you give me a discount on this? They don't care if they've been knowing you for 20 years. You coming there, they ain't giving no discount. They don't care if it's 20 cents. They may give you that 5 cent off.
Right, the tax. They probably do the tax.
But anything else beyond that, they not gonna budge at all.
No, I think what's going to be a killer for me is these income taxes that's finna drop.
Oh yeah,
that might be my time to actually really do a little more marketing, because y'all about to get the little taxes, and I need every bit of it.
So do you actually? That's a good thing. So do you actually advertise? Like when I say I know you market yourself on like Facebook, but like really like boost the posts and stuff, like so you can get more traffic to come to your like Facebook or Instagram, stuff like that.
Yeah, I do, and like I said, I'm always trying to give away free stuff like that. Like if you mess with me, if you really shot with me, I'm gonna look out for you the best way possible. Like you'd be surprised what I may do. Let me do it. Don't you know what I'm saying? Well, I just that's what I meant with it. But I'm definitely gonna probably I need to talk to all y'all actually after this, because I do need to get the Instagram page up so I can actually market.
Yeah. Well, we all on this podcast got our own expertise in things, so we can help each other. It's about drawing in to help each other, you know what I mean? So we all can tune in to you, tap in, and be able to support you in anything that you do.
Yeah. You definitely put me in this position to be financially stable.
Appreciate it.
You did what it did, baby. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's my way of giving back, because you know what I'm saying, you ain't had to put me on. So I'm gonna put somebody else, and hopefully they put some, like, chain reaction.
Right, chain reaction. That's all we building is chain reactions. We ain't taking back. We here to inspire and motivate. That's what this podcast is about. You know, inspire and motivate each other. So yeah,
Always.
yeah.
I'm
So
with
look, I mean, like I said, I want to thank you again, BTOM, for coming on. You know, Empowerment Records podcast.
Hey.
No problem.
This is episode 5, actually, right? Episode 5.
How many episodes are in the season?
It's, you know, it's not even no seasons. We just go. You know, it's not even no seasons. It's no seasons, but you know, you are welcome anytime to come on Empowerment Records. You know, tap into them. So yeah, that's what it is. We appreciate it. So with that being said, guys, we about to go ahead and wrap this up. Again, like I said, thank you guys for tuning in to Empowerment Reckless Podcast, episode 5. We appreciate our special guest, BTOM. And this week is entrepreneurship. So we're going to have somebody else on tomorrow, and Wednesday, we're going to finish this week out with a boom. But again, I always like to leave people with a positive note. Just tomorrow is Monday. Make Monday great. Don't even think just because it's Monday. Just make it great. You know, for you even to open up your eyes and see another day of light is a blessing. You know what I mean? So I want you guys just to tap in, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and you guys have a good night.
Appreciate you for having me.